Hello and welcome to the Rentview blog. My name is Cormac and I'm part of the Customer Services and Development team here at Rentview, and today I want to talk about the new Rentview Tenant Profile. The Rentview Tenant Profile is set to launch in September, and I'm going to talk about the core features of the product, who am I and what is Rentview. So first of all, I've been a student myself over the past 4 years, and I've lived in different accommodation throughout Dublin here, and I have good experience in moving into the property and managing areas of a lease and then moving out, and I've faced all these different issues with landlords and agents, and the whole idea of this product is to help students manage that full cycle from securing a property, moving into the property, the duration of that stay in the property, and then leaving the property with a reference and with your deposit. So these are the main issues that we're trying to help here. So the first feature I'm going to talk about is securing the property, and as you know, students do face difficulties in securing some of the better properties out there. And we want to make students as marketable as possible. And how do we do that? Well, Rentview Tenant Profile is a free application towards students. You can set up your account online, and what you do is you can upload any references you have. It may be a college reference, a work reference, a previous landlord's reference if you've rented before, and what this does is it makes you marketable. So as soon as you decide on what property you want, you have all that information to give to an agent, so it shows that you're a good tenant to move into that property. Now the second area, which is a very big area, it's moving into the property, and what I'm going to talk about here is two things: inventories and utilities. Now inventories is a big area that everybody focuses on, and all the student unions and everybody says it's very important to take pictures and take a note of what you have in the property. What we have is a great application. It's a phone application, so you can put it onto your smartphone or your iPhone, and as you move into your property you can go around, you can take pictures and make voice dictations, text dictations, and note the condition of each item in the property. And via the software or the cloud, you can send that information onto your Rentview account, and all that is then saved onto your profile, so you have a full report of the property. So you're protecting yourself as you move in there, and you're protecting your deposit, because you'll be paying a full month's rent for your deposit. And the second area is the utilities, and this is often a messy area, especially if you're house sharing and trying to sort out who's doing the utilities, what were the readings, and setting up your accounts. Rentview actually offers you the service to set up your UPC through your profile, and you can also record your gas and electricity readings. And as we move towards the end of the renting cycle, we look at moving out of the property. And there's two big areas here, and that's getting your deposit back and getting a reference. And this is what we want students to have. And how are we going to help you do that? Well, as I mentioned before, we have the Rentview inventory, and that is geotagged. So if you do that when you move into the property, and you can share that with your landlord or your agent or whoever is managing the property, so it's a transparent renting experience. Everybody is on the same playing field on the condition of the property. So if you've been a good tenant, you will receive your full deposit back. And then the second area, as you move forward and you start to develop your profile, you want to have references of your previous renting experience. And Rentview will give you the ability to automate your reference from an agency with that stamp saying that you have paid your rent and you've been a good tenant. And if you also think what's going to help you going forward in securing any possible student loans, it's a strong reference because it's a large monthly payment that you're paying. So that's pretty much it for today. They're the core features we have in the Rentview app. For more information you can visit rentview.com or check out the Rentview blog or the Rentview Facebook, Twitter. We're out there in the social media, so get connected with us, and thanks for listening to me.